Solomon had women problems. Lots of women's problems. If you ever read his book Proverbs, which I have 100 times, every time he turns around, he's talking about a bad woman. Every time he talked to his sons, he was talking about bad women. He had hundreds of sex pots around his palace. Every time he turned around, he was jumping in bed with a woman. He finally ended the book of Proverbs, 31st chapter. He finally ended that saying, you won't believe this is, he was crying, can a man find a virtuous woman? Is there anybody that can find a good woman for me? He probably bought them palaces if they found a good one for him. He was always trying to match up, as you know, politically with different kings. A woman never respects a man she deceives. No woman can ever respect a man she can trick. I have 4 sisters and I've dated hundreds. God's blessed me now with a magnificent princess. But I want to say this. There's one major difference in women, and it's not breast and legs. The difference in women is honor and dishonor. Honor and dishonor. A young man asked me the other day, what should I look for? I said, do they have a fear of God? Because if they don't have a fear of God, they'll be different when you're not present, when you're not around. If they have a fear of God, they'll always be straight. If a woman ever lies one time, she'll lie twice. I've never known of anybody in my lifetime, 77 years. This is my birthday, remember that, this month. I've never known of a liar who changed. Maybe you have, I haven't. Liars can't seem to change. Liars use deception as protection from you discovering who they are. What's the 2 differences in women? Long hair, bald-headed, fat, skinny? No. The difference in women is honor, the law of honor. You couldn't hire me to marry a woman who didn't tithe to church. She doesn't think God's worth 10 cents on the dollar. Think of that. Think of married a woman. D.L. Moody put it this way. He says, never do business with anybody that doesn't tithe to God. If they will steal from God while he's looking, imagine what they do to you when you weren't looking. The entire 10 Commandments are about honoring. The first 4 are honoring God. The last 6, honoring people. And number 5 out of the 10 Commandments deal with honoring your parents. The first thing I'd want to know about a woman is what is her reaction to the mother who cooked her 19,000 meals her 18 years at home. Let's go back over. Let's say that again. What should I look for in a woman? First, fingernails, toenails, pretty teeth, a smile, the flirtatious look. Because women master men from 2 years old on up. There's no daughter who hasn't mastered her father. None. It's just there. But you want someone who shows honor. Number 1, the honoring of God. They love his presence. They love church. Number 2, they honor the Bible. 100% truth from God. and you'll see them read their Bible every morning. Number 3, honoring authority. The last thing you want is a woman who will break the law on a freeway while 25 policemen are everywhere. So not only do you have someone who will break the law, but they're ignorant. They're an idiot to break the law to risk. The honoring of authority, the honor of mother and daddy. I wrote a book about the Proverbs 31 woman because I was intrigued by 31 qualities. One of them was that she really cared for broken people. She cared about the poor. Are you dating someone? What is their reaction to a broken person? What is their reaction to mentorship? How do they react to someone who's proven to be successful? The difference in women is the voice they honor. The difference in women is who they're willing to pursue for mentorship. The difference in women is how quickly they apologize when they make a mistake. Father, I felt so stirred about this book, The Difference in Women. This is the book that I'm teaching a little bit from. It's called The Wisdom Quotations of Mike Murdock. It's book 5302. It's book 302. It's free. I'll pay all the shipping and handling. I'll pay for the book. It's only 30 pages. If you have 5 friends that you wish could read this book, you can have 5 copies for $5. If you have 10 friends, you're a rare person. If you got 10 friends, you can have 10 copies for $10. If you're a pastor and you would love to bless your church, now you may want to do that. You may want to tell them all they need to pay you tithe, but you won't spend $1 for a book for them. But you may be a pastor, and I'll send you 100 copies of this book for $100. Now your people may not be worth $1, but they never will be if you don't sow wisdom into their lives. There it is, book 302, 817-759 book. 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, you can get your gift copy. Mike Murdock loves sewing. Oh, I got a story to tell you. Next. I'm going to make another 8-minute video. I hope you send this to all your friends on Facebook or Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. It's worth it. What is wisdom? Discerning difference in people.